negative people, I don't even want them around me.
Yeah.
You will literally see me walk away. If I have to, I'll run away. I don't care.
Yeah.
I keep negative people away from me because negative people have trained themselves to only see the bad in life. They got their reticular activator dialed in to how bad is life for me.
Sure.
And I just don't want to be a part of it. Welcome to yet another podcast with your co-host Kosmo, starring Wes.
Welcome back
I'm gonna come up with a good
to Wes and Kosmo Unfiltered.
Wes and Kosmo Unfiltered.
We do a takeover show. I do one.
Oh man! Hey, today's gonna be a great episode. Today is about the lessons you struggle with. Hey man, as you guys know, we don't charge for any of these podcasts. They're all free, no commercials, anything like that. So if you would, please share with a friend. We would love it. Tag us on social media at Kosmo Unfiltered. Go over and follow us on YouTube.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, you can watch these.
You can.
I had a guy tell me the other day, he goes, man, no, I don't listen to them. I watch them. I go, oh, yeah, I forgot. That's
Fair
why
enough.
we got the cameras
Fair
up.
enough.
That's why we got the cameras up. So this is going to be a good episode, man. Going to be a good episode. The lessons you struggle with. Man, I seem like I talk about this a lot. Like,
you got a little hash in here. It says lessons/demons you struggle with.
Yeah.
So life will teach you everything you need to know.
That's what my dad always told me.
If you don't want to listen to me,
you don't want to listen? Life will teach you everything you need to know.
Have you told him, Dad, you were right yet?
Yeah. Well, shit, he knows. He ain't dumb.
That's true.
You know? But
he's been watching this whole time.
yeah. He's had a front row seat for 50 years.
Oh, that's good.
The crazy thing is that the lessons or the demons you struggle with will repeat themselves over and over and over again until you learn to deal with them or silence them. And for me, this was, something my father told me. I didn't want to listen to anybody, man. I didn't. I'm that type of person. And I know this about myself. And, man, I was just freaking hard-headed as hell. I mean, you could tell me to do something, and just simply the fact that you told me to do that, I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, I was going to do that. Even if that was what you should do, you're going to do something else.
Even if it's what I should be doing, and I knew I should be doing, chances are I wasn't going to do it. Can you relate to that?
I was not that hard-headed as a kid.
You wasn't?
No, I was not. I think I was too scared to do that. I was afraid I would I don't know, my family just made everything seem so scary. Everything was terrifying, which as an adult, I kind of had to realize well, no, some of that maybe might be true, but.
Was your mama, what do they call them? Helicopter mom?
She was a helicopter mom. She's to the point now where she kind of admits it. I just made Wes really scared of everything. She's like, I had him, he was ball of nerves. I was just scared. It took me a while to get over that. It's crazy, but it's funny to hear her say that now. Yeah. Because now my son is he's not scared of anything.
Well, it's crazy too. I was the exact opposite. I wasn't never, it's I don't care, go do it. But some of you may relate to this. Could be something like, I don't know, drugs, porn, alcohol. I mean, golly, pick one.
Yeah, some of us, there's that one thing we got to learn the hard way, or more than one thing at the same time.
Yeah, and I think the main point is, we all have that one thing, or maybe you have multiple things. I don't know, but we at least have one thing.
Sure.
What's that one thing that you struggle with over and over and over again? I think mine is it's so telling. My wife would always tell me, "Why don't you have a filter?" I said, because I'm unfiltered.
But
and that is it probably for me. I don't have a filter. If you want to know what I'm thinking, just hold on a second, because I'll tell you.
Yeah, and then hold on when you hear it.
And that's one thing I'm even starting to learn is hey man, just because you think it and that's your opinion doesn't mean it's solicited.
Yeah.
So you can shut up and keep it to yourself. And that's what, that's one thing I'm learning.
Yeah, my grandma used to say, your mouth was moving before your mind was in gear. Is what she used to tell us. And I was like, well, yeah, you're right.
Oh, man.
So the thing that's kind of new, it's not new, I guess it is new. Like, let's say you have a particular addiction or a problem. It used to be, okay, well, you better figure it out. You better develop the will or the why to get over or around it. And then I guess we're learning more about mental health, or maybe there's a facet of it where your brain is wired up, where you're going to find that thing, whatever it happens to be, where you develop a dependency on it. Maybe you're more wired for dependency. But I think there's a balance we got to strike.
Well, and I think there is some segment of humans out there that you can really go, hey man, this isn't your fault.
Yeah.
For
sure.
But I think that's a small section, and the entire other section grabs a hold of that and goes, well, it isn't my fault. And I'm like, well, but this one kind of is.
Sure.
This one kind of is your fault,
Yeah.
Don't come crying to me about how bad your home life is if, your wife and all your kids are sitting at home while you're out at the bar.
Sure.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Yeah. That's hard work. But, I mean, too, people, like, I don't know how, like, if you could do a study, like, if someone has a victimhood mentality, how likely are they to recover or overcome versus somebody who is willing to take some ownership?
I heard a talk on this once, and I don't know enough about it to speak to it, so I don't. But it showed the victim. They call it the victim perpetrator. What is the other one? Enabler triangle, and you're always one of those unless you figure out how to get yourself out. And I see a lot of victims, and I see a lot of enablers.
Yeah.
And perpetrators for that matter. But I don't know. I wish I should probably get that together for another podcast and then have some visuals.
That'd be sick.
It really made sense. If you are trained to be a victim your whole life, you're going to be a victim your whole life.
Sure.
And we all know somebody like that.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, man, I don't care your car's broke down. I don't. I'm sorry, but you knew that your car is a piece of shit and you've done nothing about it.
Yeah.
Well, and you kept driving it.
People think it's about that one thing, and really it's how they see the world. And I think we all could benefit from zooming out, be like, how do I see this situation play out in every situation?
Yeah. And, here's the one thing I ask, and what's the common denominator in all of this? Oh,
yeah.
Usually that's you.
Yep.
If you're the one that's always getting, I tell you, you've heard me say this before. Negative people, I don't even want them around me.
Yeah.
You will literally see me walk away. If I have to, I'll run away. I don't care.
Yeah.
I keep negative people away from me because negative people have trained themselves to only see the bad in life. They got their reticular activator dialed in to how bad is life for me.
Sure.
And I just don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, that is, I would rather the lesson I struggle with is having too much gratitude, which is something I still work on today. Like I've always been that guy that's like, I can find the negative in anything.
Glass is half empty.
Yeah. I can always find the negative. And then, it hit me when I found out at age 48 or 49 that my dad wasn't my real dad. And then that's when I had to rewire my brain and put everything back into perspective. And I was like, the odds of being born are like 400 trillion to 1, which equates to like you can literally win the lottery every week for 100 years or something, some astronomical.
You got better luck on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, no one else is going to feel sorry for me. Why should I feel sorry for myself? And what am I going to feel sorry for?
Yeah.
You know, I made it. You know, I made it to I don't give a shit how I got here. I made it to the dance. I'm here. I'm here for the party, man. Let's get down. And when I changed that about myself, that's when the lessons that I struggled with long and often started changing.
Yeah. And perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when my perspective changed. And I went, you know, maybe I don't need to, you know, hurt people with my words just for the selfish fact of me saying, whew, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Like that. And I've done it. I've done it. I've probably done it to you. You know, I've done it to probably everybody.
wait.
So this episode is about a blanket apology from Kosmo.
We got them all here. They're going to come through each one.
If you're listening to this, I just want to apologize for everything I've ever done to everybody.
At all. At channel. At channel. My bad.
So I guess, you know, what does that look like for you? You know, what is the lesson you struggle with? Is it alcohol? Is it porn? Is it drugs? Is it you shoot your mouth off too much like me? What is it?
Yeah.
What is it for you? And I'm not going to ask you to leave a comment.
But if you want to, you can.
If you want to, you can. Yeah.
You might find some friends.
Yeah. We'll be like a big support group, and we'll all drink beer together. Unless you're an alcoholic, then you'll drive all of us around.
That's a fun gig. People will be lining up to get
You're
that.
You're going to love this. Listen, hear me out.
Listen to me. This isn't selfish, I promise.
So, yeah. If you would like to leave a comment, please do leave a comment, man. I would love to interact with you guys. And I want to say thank you to everybody that is commenting. I read every single one of them. Every single one of them.
Yes, he does.
I do. I have a weird addiction.
You do. Every time I go to check the comments, they're already set on haven't responded to because you're already reading or.
Yeah. It's nuts, man. So, hey, man, thank you for watching. And as always, if you like what we're doing here, please share this with a friend or on social media. Tag us at Kosmo Unfiltered, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.